So my name's Bradley Moss. I'm the artistic director for Theatre Network. Yeah, well, there's a lot of levels of the welcoming back and the Roxy returning. So one was a conscious decision to raise the Roxy back up, not to call it something corporation. Also the Nancy Power Theatre, she was our original founder and she donated this property to this company back in 1989. I mean, that's great to put that back and to see this facility back.
I grew up in Edmonton. I remember the corner of 107th and 124th. I've watched that, the community kind of become this sort of vibrant, multicultural street where there's lots of different entertainment and food options. And I think the Roxy, as it did prior to the fire, now continued to add that level of vibrancy that now you can work, eat, and play on 124th, and really come down here for kind of any season, any time.
I would say right away you could tell that Chandos was a unique company in the way that they communicated to I guess we would be the client. Like, there's a lot of things we were up against and that had to be solved. And Chandos was just like there for us all the way, but not just there in a way of like we got it, more like here's how we're going to do it, here's why we're going after it this way, here's what we're changing. And also felt like we, the client, was always involved in any decisions that were changes or evolutions. It's not just do what's drawn, it's like do what's drawn, but then the physical part evolves and changes as you go.
It was an extremely complicated project. It was a difficult build, very small site. There was lots of intricacies, and they've managed to sandwich a lot of building into a relatively small site. And while you're doing it, you're always kind of wondering, like, is this going to work? Now finally to come in and see the building functioning properly, and the owners are just so happy with it, and then everybody comes in and says, what an amazing space. You have a nice mix of sort of pride in the quality of the project and relief that it actually worked. So. Everybody on the team's important, and certainly the superintendent is the person that really makes the project go. And David Barnes was the person that led a lot of the planning, a lot of logistics.
From day one, you could tell he was taking on more than just a build. He was taking on the whole community because he's working with our neighbors in the back, our neighbors to this side, neighbors to that side. He's here building a building, but he's also interacting with everybody. And you could tell he was special right from the get-go.
What I guess impressed me most about Dave was the positivity that he approached with his job every day. He's always happy to be here. He loves what he does. And that attitude just filters throughout all of the subcontractors, the owners, and really made this place a project that you wanted to come to.
We were really, really happy with the support and the work that we got here.
Some projects are more straightforward than others. This one was a complicated one, and it was satisfying professionally to sort of work on something that had this many nuts and bolts and bells and whistles to it.